Welcome to Penny's Perspective, the meaning behind the meme. This meme says, only those whose prized possession is of a material nature believe that charity has a monetary value. So the key word, wait, actually, two keywords are prized possession. The concept of charity, of giving away something, is a spiritual one that was twisted by people in religious communities who had unresolved mind files that had to do with possessions. No, not those kind of possessions. The possessions I'm talking about are things, material items that, for whatever your reasons are, have a lot of value for you. In many spiritual practices, there are exercises that have to do with letting go of the things that hold extreme value to you. They're commonly referred to as attachments, letting go of your attachments, the things that you believe that you can't live without. Everybody has something, tangible things that hold a lot of meaning, which means that there are intense mind files associated with those tangible things. Almost always, the thing that matters the most to people is wealth. Many people believe their personal worth is tied to their monetary worth. So if you are considered financially poor, meaning you live in a small home, don't have a lot of furnishings, don't have 10 closets full of clothes, don't have a boat or an RV or go on exotic vacations every year, that you are less than the people who do all of those things. Many people who do have all that stuff and do all of those things feel guilty about it. Of course, there's people who don't, but for the ones who do, there's a mind file associated with the accumulation of that stuff that has intense guilt attached to it. But not all prized possessions are material things. So, for example, the prized possession that I still struggle to this day with, in terms of being able to let it go completely, is the ability to walk, to move, to have physical freedom. Because for me, that's tied to a very complicated mind file that has to do with independence and being a burden. Now, I'm still working through that one, but the point is, again, not all possessions are material. Getting back to the people who feel guilty for their accumulated wealth, they believe that charity, which was intended to be a spiritual concept, is about sharing their material wealth with people that they deem to be less fortunate. Now, this gets a little tricky because whenever you bring that up with people, they'll always say, well, what about all the homeless people? Technically, they're less fortunate. They're living on the street where the majority of us are living in a house. So here's the thing, though, is a lot of people, most people that have considerable monetary wealth, more often than not, do give to organizations that help people get off the street. They donate to that cause and other causes, the ones that matter the most to them. That's one kind of charity. And this is why the topic of spiritual charity is often confused with monetary charity. Spiritual charity doesn't have anything to do with money or stuff. It's about seeing the potential in others. It's knowing your brother like yourself. It's about knowing that every person on the earth is a child of God and that alone makes them worthy. Spiritual charity is about recognizing the lessons that you've learned through your life's journey and then passing that on to other people who are walking similar paths. It's the concept of teaching a man to fish rather than giving him a fish. If you teach him how to fish, he feeds himself for the rest of his life. But if you only give him one fish, he gets one meal. So that's really the meaning behind the charity meme. Let me know what you think about charity. Leave a comment. That's it for today. See you next time.